Hey girl, it's me, Meska, author and singleness coach. Welcome back to your one-stop shop for everything singleness, dating, and relationships. If you want to know why he cheated or why anyone cheats for that matter, this video is for you. Stay tuned and I'll give you all the reasons, okay? All the reasons and all the things, honey, okay? Stay tuned. So there are multiple factors that can create a cheater, but we'll just stick to about 4 factors today. Number 1 being what he saw as he grew up. He might have saw his mom cheating on someone, his dad cheating on someone, his mom get cheated on, his dad be the cheater. You don't know how these people grew up, okay, girl? If he saw his mom stay in a toxic relationship where she was cheated on multiple times, abused in that way, or whatever the case may be, that might have set a standard for him. And so now that might be what he thinks is supposed to happen in his adult life. He's supposed to be with multiple women, have everything he wants, have his cake, eat it too. He might think that that's how he should operate, and that's wrong thinking, of course. So if that type of person is taking these things on as their own mantle, then of course they're going to be doing what they saw be done. We have to know that what this person saw, his influences, will also influence his character. And if he saw these things as a child, then more than likely, 9 times out of 10, not in all cases, but definitely in most, this is something that they're going to take on as well. Another factor is our flesh, okay? Point blank period, we came into this world with the sinful nature right off the bat, okay? We didn't have no chance, child. So our flesh can cause us to do some raggedy things because the flesh wants what the flesh wants. However, there are ways that we can prevent the flesh from having what it wants to have. And that is why it's important for us to be born again and operating in the spirit. The book of Galatians shows us the works of the flesh: sensuality, idolatry, sorcery, imagery, impurity, sexual immorality. Okay, the flesh is capable of all of these horrible things. And if we are not operating in the spirit, then we are subject to operating in our flesh. So if he is not operating in the spirit and Talisha come trying to throw herself at him, he is going to catch what Talisha is throwing. And when he catches whatever Talisha is throwing, he is making a choice to operate in his flesh, to give his flesh whatever it is it wants, and not consider the relationship that he is in with you. The way that we combat giving the flesh what it wants is to operate in the spirit. And so if we're not convicted by the Holy Spirit whenever it comes time to make a decision in doing right or wrong, then more than likely we're just going to do whatever it is that is wrong, or whatever it is that we want to do in this time, because we don't feel like edifying ourselves. I feel like having what I want to have when I want to have it, okay? So we can be clear that he doesn't have the Holy Spirit because he is not following the conviction of, if I'm in a committed situation already, I should not be taking part in something over here with Talisha, because Talisha ain't hitting on nothing, okay? She know I'm with this girl and she over here bothering me. But yes, anyway, Galatians lets us know that if we have the Holy Spirit, we should have these characters, okay? We should be displaying some fruit of the Holy Spirit if we have the Holy Spirit. And one of the fruits of the Holy Spirit is self-control, which brings me into my next point. So if he does not have the Holy Spirit, more than likely he does not have self-control. And if he does not have self-control, then when Talisha busted wide open, he gonna tell her to bring it back. And I really need to stop. Okay. So yes, if he does not have self-control, then when someone is proposing sex to him or whatever the case may be, he is more willing to accept whatever because he is not convicted by the Holy Spirit. He does not have self-control or any fruit of the Spirit, and he is just going to please his flesh because he wants what he wants. It's very dangerous for a person to not have self-control, because the focus for that person will always be how they feel. If it doesn't make me feel good, if it doesn't do this for me, if it doesn't do that for me. And when you prioritize how you feel, what makes you feel good over what edifies you, you can sometimes find yourself in some deep, dark situations. My last and final point as to why someone would cheat is sometimes a guy can think that the grass is greener on the other side. What Talisha got going on and can offer him and can do in the bedroom may be better than what Stacy can. A person can cheat because they may feel like, okay, they're not getting what they need at home, or as people say, at home. So they want to go out and see what else is out there instead of communicating what's needed. Sometimes a man believes that what they can get outside of home may be a little better than what they become accustomed to at home with their spouse. What they might lack is the maturity and the knowledge to know that Talisha might not have the problems that Stacy got, but she gonna have issues too. So why not work out the issues at home and communicate what's needed or what you're not getting, instead of going out and laying it low and spreading it wide and letting Talisha bust it open for you. It takes a certain level of maturity to say no in tempting situations. It takes a certain level of maturity to know that, okay, this might feel good for a minute. Hopefully not. Well, you know, we're not gonna talk about it. But it takes a certain level of maturity to know that, you know what, this might feel good for a little while, but the damage that it can cause over here is worth too much for me to feel good temporarily. And some people lack that knowledge. They just want to feel good when they want to feel good. They want to do what they want to do. And sometimes it can cause people on the receiving end of the trauma to feel like they did something wrong, when in all actuality, it's just that this person lacks the knowledge to know that their flesh is not always to be pleased in every situation. They don't have the ability to deny temptation. They don't have the Holy Spirit leading and guiding them. They lack the fruit of the Spirit. Child, they just in lack, okay? You cannot blame yourself if someone is cheating on you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Visit my website, meskadover.com. If you made it this far in the video, comment fruit of the Spirit, okay? Like the video, comment, subscribe. What video do you want to see next? Let me know. And until next time.